Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to week 5 lesson, reading for summarizing. So last week you learned on paraphrasing and today I shall continue with summarizing. Firstly, let us recap last week's lesson. What is paraphrasing? Okay, first thing first, let us look at paraphrasing. So to paraphrase is to include ideas or information from an original source in your work by restating those ideas or information in your own words. Second, the original meaning must be retained. Next is usually, it is about the same length as the original text. And then paraphrasing will involve the change of structure and the words used. And the reason why that you need to paraphrase is to avoid plagiarism. Here are some tips to paraphrase effectively. Okay, first, you need to use different vocabulary with the same meaning. And then second, you need to change the word order. The third step is you need to change the form of the words. The fourth step is you need to change from active sentence to passive sentence. Therefore, summarizing and paraphrasing both are taking ideas, words and phrases from a source, and then you will craft them into new sentences, means you have to write your own sentence, and always remember to give credit to the author. However, for summarizing, you have to remember that it will include condensing the source material into just a few lines. So let us dig deeper into what summarizing is about. A summary is an overview of the main ideas, concepts, or facts of a text. Second, the main idea is given, but details and examples are left out. The third one is this is a much shorter version of the original writing. So you must make sure that your answer must be shorter than the original writing. So when you summarize and paraphrase to always remember to change the words and the structure. And you must make sure to retain the same meaning and keeps the degree of certainty of the writer. So it means here that you cannot forget to mention the author's name. A summary should be a complete sentence which covers all the main points, and must be in a concise sentence. So this is to avoid repetition, and it is coherent in logical sequence and to make sense with other sentences. And you must write in your own words, and always give the reference to the original source of the material. So here are the steps for summarizing. First, you need to skim and take note of subheadings, first and last paragraphs, as well as topic sentences, and read the text carefully with the help of dictionary. The third one is you have to reread the difficult text for several times, and do remember to write notes in point form by using the keywords and ideas that you can take from the text. Next is you need to put your text away and start to write the summary, and always remember to refer back to the original text to make sure it reflects the same meaning. And do not forget to use in-text reference at the start or at the end of the summary. Okay, let us recap about summarizing. So first you need to skim the text, okay, and read the text. You have to reread the text, so it depends on the difficulty of the text. And always remember to take some notes. And you can start to put the text away when you start to write your summary. Always remember to refer back to the original text, and then don't forget to put the in-text reference in your answer. So always remember that for summary, your answer must be shorter than the original text, and then always remember to retain the meaning and take only the main points and leave the details and example. Alright, let us start our summary and let us look at this original passage. The amphibia, which is the animal class to which our frogs and toads belong, were the first animals to crawl from the sea and inhabit the earth, according to TED 2013. And then when we do our summarized version, the first animals we take from the original text. Leave the sea, we change from crawl from the sea. Live on dry land, we change from inhabit the earth. And then the amphibia, we took from the original passage, and do not forget to include the author's name. Now let us look at another example, and this is the original sentence. The movement towards education by computer is developing fast. Massive open online courses called MOOCs are changing how people learn in many places. For years, people could receive study materials from colleges or universities and take part in online classes. But such classes were not designed for many thousands of students at one time as MOOCs are, according to MOOCs are Moving Forward, Voice of America. So let us look at the two sample answers. The first one is summary A. Computer education is growing fast. MOOCs are influencing how we study. People receive materials from universities for a long time to be able to take classes online. MOOCs are the only ones thousands can take at a time, according to Voice of America. And summary B, a fast-growing MOOCs movement allows thousands to take online classes at once, changing how we learn, according to Voice of America. So for summary A, this is considered as less appropriate because it is almost as long as the original text, which is a characteristic of paraphrase. So a summary needs to be concise. And then let us look at summary B. So this is considered as the appropriate answer because it keeps the original main idea and it is much shorter than the original text. So let us look at another example. Time management is an important skill that all students should develop. Daily and weekly timetables are two excellent ways to plan a study program. Students can use them to manage their studies and set themselves study goals. A great amount of time can then be set aside for activities such as sports and other social commitments. Apart from that, proper time management helps students to prioritize. By doing this, they will be able to concentrate on the more urgent tasks first before moving on to the next. Moreover, if time has been allocated for specific purposes, it is easier to cope with unforeseen circumstances such as emergencies, visitors, and invitations, according to Nandan T. Crucial Management 2003. So let us try to analyze based on the main idea and the supporting details. So these are the important things that we can derive from the original text. The first one is the main idea. Time management is an important skill, followed by the first supporting detail, manage their studies. Second supporting detail, social commitments. The third supporting detail is help students to prioritize. And lastly, the last supporting detail is cope with unforeseen. So we put everything that we derive from the original text into a complete table. The main idea is time management is crucial, and then followed by the supporting details. The first one is allow students to manage their studies and social commitments. Second supporting detail is enable students to prioritize. And the last supporting detail is helps to cope with unforeseen circumstances. So always remember that we are not taking them word by word. So let us write the summary. According to Nandan 2003, effective time management allows students to organize their time to complete their study requirements. It also enables students to juggle their tasks and assignments. And finally, proper time management helps students to effectively handle unexpected situations. So according to Nandan 2003 is the reference. Effective time management is the main idea. And then, okay, these are the three supporting details. And if you notice, the points have been paraphrased and restructured. Before we end our lesson today and right after watching this video, it is time for a quick quiz to check your understanding of the lesson you have learned today. First thing first, you need to use your phone and scan the QR code. Second, the code will bring you directly to the Google form. The third one is follow the instructions given and you need to answer all questions. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. I will see you again in the next lesson.